Hi friends, good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Today is an exciting day in the neighborhood. This is my June 2025 Boxycharm box. So you guys know that I signed up for Boxycharm at the end of June. So I got the May icon box and the June Boxycharm box, and it is here today and I'm so excited. I want to do like a first impressions with this, but there's some really exciting stuff in there. So everybody's gotten theirs already. I still enjoy showing you what I got in my box because I don't know, everyone gets different stuff. I think it's kind of interesting. But you all know that June's, I don't know what to call this. June's thing was make bold moves. Bring on the bright hues and dopamine boosting glam. So bright hues are all of the things I love in this world. I like smoky eyes and I like bright, so totally my thing. I will show you what I got in my box first, and then we'll do a full face of it all. I'm really excited. I got the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer, and this is a primer that I wanted to try. Not enough to go buy it on my own, but to get it in a Boxycharm means that no matter how the rest of the things work out, I think the box will be worth it because I get to try a primer that I genuinely wanted to try already. So that's a huge win for me. I also got, this is not going to be featured in this video, but it's a Verb Volume Dry Texture Spray. I don't really know how to do my hair. I'm figuring it out, but I don't really like do my hair. So a dry texture spray will be interesting, but definitely not something I'm going to do today. We actually have people coming over to do D&D, so I have to get this rolling. So we're going to stick to what's familiar. I got the Glow Girl Lip Oil in Literally. This is pretty. It's like a watermelon pink color, which actually, it did not come across watermelon pink online on the spoilers. So I'm excited because I've been looking at Steph, the other Steph, the YouTube Steph. And all of her videos lately have shown a watermelon lip. And I'm always like, man, I want to try that. But I've never really been a lip person. So buying a watermelon lip just didn't seem like it made sense. But getting one, again, in Boxycharm is choice. And then I got the Galactic Blush Me and Glow face palette, and I'm really excited. People said that this was actually a pretty quality product, so, and people who had similar complexions to me said that it was a pretty good shade match for them as well. I am a little bit picky when it comes to blushes at the moment because I just tried my Charlotte Tilbury one. So my Kosas blush, it was good. It wasn't that it was like terrible, but it wasn't no Charlotte Tilbury. And so I feel like my expectations on blushes, I am awful at opening things. This is terrible. How does it open? Do you guys like ever get things open without tearing them? This is just, I'm worse than my kids. I just, like, this is how, like, children should open Christmas presents, and this is how I'm trying to open my... Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have Sean open this, and I'll be right back.
Love you.
Love you. Sean saved the day.
Even though I'm adopted.
Okay, he saved the day. This is the Galactic face. Oh, it's very reflective. So the shades definitely are pretty. I don't like how the packaging doesn't open all the way though. I feel like it's kind of odd, but can't be too picky. Should I swatch? I'm gonna swatch just for funsies. I am the world's absolute worst at swatching for videos. I don't know. I don't think it gets any worse than me when it comes to that. Okay, these are actually pretty nice. These are not bad. These are nice. Ooh, that highlighter. That highlighter is like actually like very nice. So that's how they swatched out. The blush, everything's swatched out pretty decently. The highlighter is what I'm most excited about because it's actually something unique to my collection. I don't have any gold highlighters at the moment. And it's like really shimmery and pretty. So This is actually, if it wears well, actually gonna be a win. So I'm excited to try that out. And then I think this is the last thing. Yeah. It's about glam time you treated yourself. Boxycharm. I got a palette in this month's box. And I'm actually really, really excited to try it out. It's the Formula X Pretty Magic palette. Look at that packaging. Looking at that just makes me happy inside. This actually has very mixed reviews. So some people say it's better than they thought. Other people say it's really, really chalky. Oh, hold on. I am so sorry, you guys. I am so scramble-minded today. I forgot to get a mirror, and this one doesn't have a mirror, which I seem to have overlooked. But this is a cute little... This is a really cute little package. I definitely agree that the packaging itself is pretty, like... This is pretty cheapo packaging. It kind of looks like stuff I would get my 4-year-old daughter. But the shadows themselves look pretty. I really like the colorful shades. This one's interesting. So Wish has like chunks of glitter in it. Love is a blue, Peace is a purple. Worth is like a yellow gold. I am going to swatch these out because some people say they're chalky. Other people say they're like really good. So I'm curious on what I'm going to think about them. I will say that they're very light. Very, very light. Ooh, that purple swatched really well. I usually don't use the same finger for swatching, but I don't think it's going to be... Oh, Worth swatched pretty well too. Worth looks very like green gold in the pan, but on my arm it's swatching very like orange. Okay, these are the swatches. I am so terrible at placement. I definitely think that the shimmers aren't as, they don't have as much of a punch as I typically like from an eyeshadow. But I don't get chalky from the mattes at all. I think that they're nice. I think they're just not like the high-end quality that us in the beauty community are so used to. But I don't anticipate them being awful. So I'm going to do my face. Obviously I need a foundation, I think is the only thing I'm missing. So I'm going to use my Say Slip Tint and my Say Sun Visor. I'm not really going outside today. No, I'm not going outside today, but I have them in a project. And I do want my makeup to last the rest of the day. It's currently 3 or 4. It's 4. So I need it to last about 7 more hours. Oh, I don't need a primer. I have this primer. Hello. Wait, I need to do eyes first. What am I doing? I'm so out of it today. I am so out of it. I'm a little bit nervous for having like friends over because, oh man, I'm just so incredibly out of it. I'm going to definitely try to do something with all of these shimmers, though. I think I'm going to go in with, like, a matte. And then go very shimmer heavy because I really like the look of these shimmers. I hope that they wear well. This is such a scrambled video. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Yeah, so Sean obviously watches my videos and like, I know, and he's next to me when I'm editing them, but for some reason filming them when he's sitting right here is really hard for me because I don't know, he just looks at me like, I'm like, yeah, and you go and talk about your monkeys every day. Sean's becoming a little bit of a celebrity in the monkey world. People know him by his screen name and they get excited when he enters the chat now. I'm like, oh man, my husband is a celebrity. I do think this was a cool little assortment. The June box was pretty good. You get lips, you get full face products, you get an eyeshadow palette. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm going to go in with Joy, which is like a cool toned matte. You see, this is very pigmented. I don't understand what people are talking about chalky. I don't get chalky at all. This is very, very nice. It's applying very, very well. Some people had qualms about the colors. That was another big issue, was that the colors were too bold. And they were like, well, we filled out the survey saying that we were all about neutrals, but this is a very neutral leaning palette. Like there certainly are a few shimmer shades, but they're not like incredibly pigmented. At least from, they're not overly pigmented. They definitely like pull the color they're supposed to be, but I don't think they're like overly pigmented or anything. I waited all day long to do my makeup today, and Sean was like, you should just do your makeup, because if the mail guy doesn't come before our friends come over, you're going to be really upset because you're not going to get to do any makeup. And I was just watching the tracking, like, no, it's going to be here. And then slowly the time started creeping up, the time it was supposed to arrive. And then it came with an hour to spare. So I was like, oh, phew, glad I waited. But now I'm a little panicked because I'm like, oh man, trying out a full face, if it doesn't work out, then it's going to look really botched when people come over. Especially because I haven't seen them in a month. They were all very busy. So it's been about 6 weeks since our last session. So, but yeah, I think that went down really, really nicely. You definitely have to build it up. So I will say that it's not high-end eyeshadow where you just need a little bit, but I think that does make it more beginner friendly because it really forces you to build up the pigment, and it's not going to be like way too much all at once. Which I think is nice, but you definitely can achieve the buildup if you choose to. So I think it's very versatile and good for everybody. I also really appreciate the color of the pans. I know that's a very minor detail, but it's like a lilac purple, which I really enjoy. I like that base. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my finger because I always do that, and I'm going to do, I think I'm gonna do the 3 colorful shimmers. So Worth swatched the best, so I think that's gonna go in the middle. Yeah, so like it's definitely like colorful, it's definitely yellow, but I find it very, very neutral leaning. Like you can go, I think, to work with these shimmers, and I don't think anybody would be like, what's wrong with you? I went to work with blue and purple smoky eyes daily anyway, but I think that something like this would actually be within dress code, so. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. Pretty. And then I think I'm gonna do blue in the inner, purple in the outer. Yeah, that's so pretty. I really like this. This is cute. I'm really, really hopeful that it's not gonna crease. I hope it doesn't crease. That's my number one fear, is because they're shimmer, and I have hooded eyes, and so shimmers often crease on me. But I'm hopeful. I'm really trying to build up the color because while it's blue, it's not quite packing the punch I was hoping, but I can definitely, it's building up. It's definitely getting there. Cute. And then in the outer, I'm going to take that Peace shade. It's the pink purple. Cute. Oh, goodness. Sean is here, so she is being tended to. I'm now just leaving her. I know usually this is the part where I'm like, I'm gonna go rescue her, but no need, because her Diana's home. Gonna go over the shadows one more time, try to build them up just a little bit more. I really want to build up the outer and the inner, I think. Cute. I actually really quite like that. I think I'm gonna, it's pastel-y, so I think I'm gonna put eyeliner on. But that's really cute. Oh man, one of my wings is so much bigger than the other one. Oh man. Well, in the wise words of Dion, one of my wings is gonna be very busted today, but do you not think I'm gonna have time to fix it? So, oh man, no, scratch that. Both of my wings are gonna be very busted today. Whew. I don't know if I'm gonna fix them. Yeah, the more I'm messing with them, like, the more botched they're getting. So, I just have to take the L on those today. You win some, you lose some. I must say, I do like the way that the face palette swatched out better than the eyeshadows, but I really, really, really do enjoy the way that these applied. So I'm getting really excited about next month's Icon box. People are starting to speculate who the collaborators are going to be based off the first spoilers. And I hope that we're on the right track. People are saying either Charlotte Tilbury or Makeup by Mario because the spoiler just very much appeared to be a makeup artist. So also in the pictures, they saw brands like Makeup Forever, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and Charlotte Tilbury products. So people are thinking it's going to be a really, really good makeup heavy box next month, which is exciting. Makeup, obviously, in the boxes are more exciting to receive, even though receiving the other things as well are nice, especially when it's things you wouldn't buy for yourself. Like, the whole point is to try, at least for me, is to try out new things. Like, it'd be kind of boring if in my mystery boxes I received products that I run out and purchase consistently, you know, but makeup is always a bit more exciting. All right. So now everything else I'm going to use is going to, oh no, I lie. Most everything I use is going to be brand new. I'm going to start with my Huda Easy Blur Primer. Megan sings their setting spray and their foundation so many praises, and so I'm very excited to try their primer. I still don't know what pore blurring is supposed to mean, but oh, it's like pink. Did I just put on like way too much? I am very, very intrigued. Oh, it feels like wet. I'm so used to the Danessa Merrick's Universal Balm. That was very interesting. It's a little sticky, but not like sunscreen. It's not like disgusting, but it's definitely a little sticky. Cool. Nothing exciting. I'm going to take my Say Sun Visor, which is not from this box, but I wanted to wear sunscreen, so I'm trying to build habits, you see. I'm trying to get better. Don't know if we actually are, but we are trying. I've gotten very lucky with my skin so far, where it's dry, but it's not like, I don't have many skin problems. I hope my luck continues, because I don't know how to take care of my skin properly. Sunscreen, and then I'm going to go in with my slip tint, also from Say, which again is not new, but I really hate this packaging. Let's start one of those signature pages for like, let's make a change. Let's make a change to never use these stupid pumper things on makeup products. Do you guys hear that? It sounds like it's like coming out a lot, but then nothing comes out. Yeah, when these exit my life, I hope I never ever accidentally purchase anything with that applicator ever again, because it's so terrible and it's very stressful and it like totally ruins the experience of the product for me. And I think it's a deal breaker. Like, this could be the best skin tint in the world. It's not, but even if it was, I think that the applicator is such a deal breaker that I wouldn't repurchase anyway. It helps that it's a little greasy and I don't like the feeling, but that's another issue. Okay. So now I'm going to take my Galactic palette, and I'm going to use the blush, bronzer, and highlighter from this palette today. Yeah, sure we are. So we're gonna start with the bronzer. And I have no idea how much I should take. Oh, she's pigmented. She is very pigmented. Do you guys see that? She's a little orange. Oh, ruh-roh. She's a little orange. It may have been just a little bit too much up there, but we're gonna blend. We're in a blender. This is a very, very pigmented bronzer. Are you guys proud of me for blending my neck? My Instagram fam knows I used to not blend my neck at all. Nothing on the neck. So we're getting better. I probably don't do as much as I should, but better than I used to. We're improving. Okay. Now I'm going to take the blush. Again, I don't know how much to put because I'm so used to the Charlotte Tilbury. Like I have that down pat. She's pretty color. This reminds me of like a perfect mix between Say Mia and Butterflies from Kosas. It's not like as hot pink, but it's definitely not as like, you know, burnt pink either. It's like right in the middle. Like a bubblegum pink. I must say it is very, very pigmented again. I am very impressed with this little palette so far. This little face palette is definitely something I can see myself actually using. In fact, I can actually see myself using the eyeshadow palette too. People are so quick to be like, it's terrible. Like the packaging, and then yes, the packaging is kind of awful, but it just doesn't have a mirror, but the shadow itself is not, it's not bad. I like the blush. Alright, last thing from the face palette I have to apply is the highlighter, and I am actually very, very excited about this highlighter. Ooh, she's pretty. Yeah, this highlighter is like A+++. This is actually really good. It gives benefit. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Alright, so I think I'm going to use my Glow Girl Literally lip oil. This is so cute. This reminds me of Shiseido. Very Shiseido vibes. It doesn't have a scent. I love the applicator. It tastes a little bit like bubblegum. Not like... It's a little... It's not like tingly. But I think we might have one more day, you guys. I keep saying tomorrow for sure, tomorrow for sure, tomorrow for sure. But I was able to get, I mean, I have to spritz a million times, but I do get coverage. So I think we still have one more day. Anyway, I am very impressed. This was my finished look. Do you guys see that highlighter though? So the eyeshadow, you see what I mean? It's not like my wings are botched. My wings are so botched. We're going to pretend like we don't notice that, okay? We're friends here. We're all friends. But you can see the colors. You can see the blue, you can see the green, you can see the purple, you can see it. You can see the matte. Very shimmery, very sparkly. Minimal creasing. As long as it doesn't get any worse, that's something I can live with. The face palette was total hit. The bronzer was a little orange, but blended out nicely. I put a boatload up here so you can really see the orange up there. It didn't blend out perfectly, but that was user error. As I went down the rest of my face, you can definitely see it blended better. The blush is beautiful. Blush blended really well. Part of the glow on my face isn't these products. Part of the glow on my face right now is these Say products because I do truly look very oily and wet when I put them on. But you can see the blush. Blush is beautiful. Blush blended out really, really well. And the highlighter is just absolutely heart melting. I love it. The lip oil, I'm still trying to figure out how I would even like describe that. I feel like it's like a cooling sensation almost. It's like, it's not tingly. There's a little bit of a sensation, but I can't pinpoint exactly what it is. But I will say I am extremely impressed with this month's box. I obviously haven't tried out the Verb hairspray, but I'm excited to play with it. I'm a little bit, oh, it's broken. It's a little broken. The thingy came off, which, okay, it comes back on. Excited to play with it, never heard of it, but excited to play. The eyeshadows are not going to be my absolute favorite formula by any means, don't get me wrong, they're totally not, but I used Joy, which is the taupe and then the shimmers. I can see, especially because I don't have like any warm tone palettes in my collection, I can see myself reaching for some of them sometimes, maybe not all the time, but sometimes. This I'm excited to have and try out. It is a primer that I have been curious about picking up. It's not something I would go out and pick up. You know, if I'm at Ulta Sephora, I'm not going to rush to Huda Beauty to like go pick it up. But I'm glad to try it out. It seems nice so far, so we'll see how it wears. I'm not a huge lip girly. It didn't give the watermelon color I thought it was going to give, but it's definitely, it's not too sticky, it's not burny, so it's alright, it's okay, it's not magnificent, but it's not terrible. This I love. This was a total hit, that little face palette. Am I missing anything? 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I missing? Oh, 5. Nope, I'm not missing anything. So that is my June unboxing. I'm very unprepared for this video, but I really had to get going so I could get my makeup on, try out the products, and have time for my guests to come over. But I really appreciate you spending part of your day with me. I hope that you are enjoying your June Boxycharm as well and having fun playing with your new goodies. And if we are box twins in any capacity, please let me know down in the doobly-doo. But I will catch you next time. Bye.